Okay, sorry, stream died. That was great. That was always fun. Luckily, it wasn't in the middle of a game, so we got that going for us. We are looking to be in Winners Bracket Finale right here. I'm gonna ready up, and we are waiting on everything going on. Sorry for the disruption on this. Let's try to get the stream URL back up once we get it. So alright, let's go into this. We've, of course, got the team. Sorry about the stream hiccup right there. Hopefully we are good. We are back up. Now, of course, if we're looking at this, we have Prince Hudson Frederick, Eric Leinhardt. We got the Degrasse, 2 Black Ishmael, Sirius, and a Fushin. Well, down here, we definitely have the London. Once again, Majestic going back in on the London. So we got a 2-1-3 and a 1-2-3 with the Sirius with YOHO. Let's see exactly how this works out on the thing. Let's take out the music, make sure that's not there during the game. So we are going on this. Let's make sure this happens right here. And we are off. Now, of course, down here we've got a cruiser and 2 battleships with Ron Swanson, Man of War, and the Irish Pirate. Now up here we got Sergeant Combs, YOHO, and Schmucken absolutely going up towards that, splitting off. Of course, same thing as every game. And of course, if we keep on going on this, we got Whirligig on and formally going towards A, while we have Sanderson, Majestic, and Husky right there. Yes, if I can read that right, going towards C. Now they are able to take C quite early, while over here we've got on the other side Schmucken taking A. Let's quickly go up into top view. Now this is gonna be a quite interesting setup, because of course we gotta see if the London actually makes it worth it this time again. And right down here we got Man of War taking a large amount of hits from the London, which of course has pretty big guns. But of course we got Husky pushing on that. Whirligig and Schmucken are taking on some hits right here, especially with A. You kind of have a little bit of a problem coming at A and holding A, because of course Whirligig or this side of the map can hold it a little bit better with that island. But if you push it hard enough, you can kind of push them away and prevent a real large push, allowing especially for a Sirius and a Black Ishmael, because the Sirius can smoke up, which exactly, great move on that, protecting Sergeant Combe, great pushing up on that, giving protection, a little bit of protection to Sergeant Combs, and absolutely being able to focus formally. Over here we got Smuckinator absolutely holding off right there. They do have B with Ron Swanson and the Irish Pirate moving in with the PFE, or PEF. God, I can absolutely not screw this up. We got Sanderson pushing on Man of War. We did have Majestic Potato go down, but it was in the London, so no exactly surprise there. Let's make sure everything is going well on stream. Right here we do have a Whirligig pushing in on both the battleships, which is a pretty dangerous, ballsy maneuver, but especially since they've already launched their torpedoes, and you now have 5 people targeting you at once, and once one person specifically gets a good hit, then the smoke really doesn't protect you as well. Look at all that fire that Whirligig is taking on. Now right here, Husky and Sanderson, they technically have C. Man of War is definitely being a bit of a pain in the butt for the team, and that's a great way for them to be, is just be annoying, just be there. And especially with a cruiser, you've got a lot of firepower, you got a lot of different things going on there. Whirligig going down up north with 2 down already, with Ron Swanson taking a large hit before going down there. Great job Whirligig on sending that formally going down in the Arizona. So now you have a massive amount of fire going up amount of firepower going up north. We got Ron Swanson shooting on right there, going down, unfortunately. Now, of course, everyone's got to focus, got to take those shots down. On's going to be a large target and a large amount of health pool to take down. Black New Mexico is a tough ship. And, of course, we've got Sanderson at B. But, of course, Man of War showing, hey, I'm still here, still annoying. So that's a great position for Man of War right there. Absolutely just taking C. Doing his thing. It's great. Great job. On is definitely taking down people, not going down easily right there. So that's a great pick right here. You can see YOHO and Smucken obviously pulling away. Don't care about it. Obviously, Sergeant Combs got it. Don't worry about it anymore. Push down south, change up, make sure that you're ready for the next engagement. So, of course, YOHO with Smucken absolutely pushing on Sanderson. That is a very dangerous combo of firepower versus a Fushin. So let's see exactly how they go. They are retaking C, but they are able to take B. So we've got A with terms of kills much higher, while we do have C being retaken. So let's see exactly how well they can do and how well they can focus Sanderson down, make sure they get him before they go down. But of course, the carrier, being the Eric Loneheart, got those dive bombers absolutely hitting Sanderson hard in that situation. YOHO just absolutely, hey, I'm going to dodge torpedoes, gonna take one, but of course, mostly a dodge. Sanderson, can they get a few more shots off on that? Well, unfortunately, YOHO going down, great little flip on that, but Sanderson unfortunately getting taken out with shots absolutely from YOHO. Great job on that. Iron Maiden using their health, using their position, absolutely able to take some of the fire off of Smucken, keeping them alive. Great pick from them on moving up that close, while Husky is absolutely pushing in. But unfortunately, right now you got Sergeant Combs in the Black Ishmael showing their strength, pushing in on Husky. Great idea and great push from them. Let's see, unfortunately stopped at the wrong moment. Great torps from Schmuckinator right there, taking down Husky. That is basically game right there. Now it is basically just a carrier hunt. So sorry everyone about the stream unfortunately going down during this, but of course we are seeing how things go. Let's quickly make sure that everyone has a new link on this. So let's quickly make sure, but of course this is just top view. Let's watch Sergeant Combs take on Nut and Futz, or let's actually pop over to Nut and Futz. Actually, let's just do this. Let's watch an Independence, because what's better? A carrier getting killed. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Let's see how long they can stay alive. We've got a lot of firepower shooting at them, absolutely using the island, but it's not going to be much, especially with Sergeant Combs. Shells coming in right there. Nice job, Sergeant Combs. And first game is over of the winner bracket final. So, hopefully everyone enjoyed that game. Sorry about the stream dying right there. Let's kind of pop this back up for everyone. Don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, get notifications, and you'll exactly see whenever anything goes up or goes down in that situation. So, Sergeant Combs, great job in the Black Ishmael, showing the strength on that. Over here, a great amount of damage on that, but unfortunately, that London pick needs to get swapped out. They need to not choose that. It's just not working out for them. So, second game, we've got Cage Epicenter now. So, let's see exactly what they choose to swap out. If they choose to swap out. Yep. Oh, okay. Let's see. We are waiting for Majestic Potato. Let's see what is going on here. Waiting on somebody right now. Of course, we are in winners bracket finale round 2. So with start with Team A currently in the lead. So let's see if they end up winning there. Let's see. We've got there. Perfect. Hopefully the stream is working out for everyone. I don't know why it died. Sorry, that's kind of happens. In the second game, we've got Cage. Now, of course, keeping with their current size, except actually we have a switch to a 3-3 setup with DDs and battleships versus a 1-2-3 setup. So let's see exactly how this goes now with Epicenter. Having those extra DDs allows you to position yourself around the map specifically. So let's see if that can be used to their advantage and swap out in that situation. Quickly go over to free mode right here. We've got YOHO Schmuckinator along with Sergeant Combs on this side, while we have Ron Swanson, Man of War, and the Irish Pirate on that side. Everyone, of course, gonna go. Cap isn't Laba in this situation, but we do have the triple DDs are going to probably show their prevalence in capturing early on, or at least getting the middle capture right here. We definitely have 2 DDs south with Husky. We, of course, have the carriers, especially Nut and Futz, doing their job getting into the third cap. They can get in there early. You can do a little bit to help your team out right here, while we got Whirligig and Smuckinator absolutely about to start trading blows on this situation. Let's see who gets their shots off first, who's got their guns ready, because, of course, the Function's guns are not exactly great. Let's see. Let's go up to the top view, of course, because we've got a much larger game to watch than just 2 little DDs put their guns together. So, Majestic Potato, of course, taking on the middle, but, of course, because you have those carriers, they're spotting those DDs, you need to be a little extra careful because you are right in the middle of all the firepower. So, make sure they definitely are there, and make sure you are ready to smoke up at the moment's notice when you are pushing that way. We are going to see a bit of a slugfest between the battleships here because, of course, we've got 3 and 3. Now, of course, we're going to really see what's going to happen with the DeGrasse and this Sirius, and we're going to see exactly how they can use their support capabilities to help out their battleships and keep them alive and keep them going, or are they going to be a liability in this case compared to potentially bringing more DDs? As we keep on going, we, of course, have a little bit of a cap flip right here. A's finally getting the middle cap, while, of course, B has 2 caps in that situation. They had an early cap lead with 90 on that situation. Smuckinator has taken a good amount of damage right here. Unfortunately, is behind an island. Let's see if they can capitalize on that situation. And it looks like the carrier is definitely not helping here. Smuckinator taking a good amount. Whirligig losing a little bit of their health in order to specifically target that. Let's see if Majestic can help out finish that ship off right there. We've one more good clean shot. They are healing, so that might be enough to help conceal them long enough, but if you fire, you're going to constantly show yourself in that situation. And Smuckinator is definitely using the smoke to their advantage and their capability of holding off Majestic Potato. Going down a flip on that. Great job, A-team, on that. But they need to make sure Smuckinator stays alive to keep that advantage that they have, and specifically retake the middle cap. That's a great pick on them. Get Smuckinator in there and do that, because you do have Sanderson and you have Whirligig up here. They're in a situation where they're already in a cap that's taken. Get in the middle cap. Use that DD's detection range and push on that. Smuckinator, unfortunately, going down, preventing the decap in the middle situation. So this is where you'd want to probably have a battleship move in there, but unfortunately the amount of damage Irish Pirate has taken and Ron Swanson have taken is considerable. Over here you definitely have YOHO and Sergeant Combs using that smoke to the advantage to focus Formerly, but Formerly has been landing some expert shots on them, and of course Whirligig is preventing that push of a Sirius and a Black Ishmael, showing their full strength and full power right there. Great work, job on Whirligig, absolutely slowing that push. Now over here, we've got Husky and On just being the slugfest. They're just absolutely doing it. Irish Pirate going down. Great job there on the focus fire, because of course, as you can tell, On and Husky both have taken considerable damage, but one of their enemies is down. They're not. So great job on that situation. We've got Ron and Man of War absolutely just slowly pushing up. On definitely has taken a considerable amount of damage. Nutvuts definitely has that. Now, of course, Sanderson needs to come in. Unfortunately, he's got the DeGrasse on that situation. On goes down to Sergeant Combs. Great job from shooting from there and absolutely exposing themselves on that side. Whirligig has been preventing that, especially with YOHO's death on there. Formerly is pushing on Sergeant Combs. This is a great idea because they have the full water right there, where, of course, Sergeant Combs, they show themselves. Whirligig enjoys themselves with a little bit of damage and torpedo fishies. So we'll see exactly how this goes. Sanderson absolutely preventing the push on this side, and unfortunately, Man of War running into a few of those torpedoes. That's got to hurt, and that perfect execution right there on Man of War. Great job, B-team, on that situation. Now all they have to do is put enough pressure on that. Husky's got a good amount of health versus Ron Swanson, and of course Whirligig can help out, as of course Formerly is about to just nuke Sergeant Combs out of this game. Great jobs on the slugfest right here. Great map positioning. The 3DD showing that they can be useful, especially if you're shot calling right, you're doing it right. Ron Swanson, unfortunately, is with Whirligig going down, it doesn't matter anymore. They've had the caps, they've had the strength, and Ron, nice job on that. That was a great move and great game on each situation. Definitely a lot of map positioning. They did lose some DDs early on, or at least in the end of it all, but the DDs served their purpose, and that's a great way to do it. They sometimes could have been more aggressive, but hey, they still won. So, lessons to learn, but lessons not that, lose on. So if I can talk right now. So of course now this is just Loneheart getting killed. So we'll just go down to the bottom and watch a carrier die or the game end because we don't get that much gratification tonight. So, all right. Right here, we've got. As we can tell right here, we got the Princess of Frederick, we got the Function doing absolute great amount of damage. Unfortunately, Majestic Potato got taken out a little too early, but still was helping with the cap situation. So it was a great from them. Still did their purpose. Unfortunately, died a little early. Over here, the Sirius Degrassi didn't really show their strength on this position because you had Whirligig doing a great job on the right side, absolutely holding off that Sirius, and on the other side, Man of War not being able to shut down that DD on the other side. So tough game right there. We're going to go seemingly right into the next game. So let's see how this goes on that. Looks like Pigbay wants to potentially join in. Let's see. How can we make this work real quickly? All right, let's see. Any swaps out on here? Sorry about that. I gotta keep on messaging people, making sure we're all good. We do have a Gallant coming in on this. We do have center control on Golden Channel. So this could be a quite interesting setup, specifically with the Gallant. We did see that it was kind of an advantage, but it didn't win over in that last match where the Fushins they have good guns, they have good torps, they're kind of a generic overall good ship. So let's see exactly if they can pull off on that situation. We do have a triple DD set up on the bottom, where up top we still have the Sirius and the Grasse, so they're going to keep with it. Let's see if Man of War does keep with that selection. So, just waiting. We do have a T61? Huh. Nope. Back out. Not enough. Not enough in that situation. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the night. Sorry about the stream death. My apologies. Actually, I really can't really do anything against that. Sometimes it just happens, and I lose it. But hopefully, luckily it wasn't in the middle of a game. We got that. So, nope. Let's see. We got Smuckinator coming back. Oh, two T61s. Let's see. That'd be interesting because we haven't seen the T61s at all. So yeah, we got two T61s with a Sirius. Let's see how this goes. We've got a 3-1 and a 2-3 or 2-1-3. So 3-3 and 2-3. Yeah, jeez. Okay, let's see how this goes. We do have the Black Ishmael showing that they are a favored pick, but the On has shown the Black New Mexico can be quite a good pick. So let's see how this goes on this one. Let's go over here. as we watch and look at the fleet, everyone's going to go towards the cap in this situation. So it doesn't matter which position you go. You might see some people kind of go on each side, kind of give some flanking cover, but nothing really crazy on this side. As we look over here, all 3 DDs, absolutely push. Doesn't matter, get in that cap and get the cap. Doesn't matter if you die, make sure we get the cap, and then once the battleships get in there, they can hold the cap. Call it all good, and you're good. So, as you can tell, man, YOHO is definitely taking a good amount of hits from that carrier, but of course the T-61 is a bit of a tanky DD. Not exactly a great DD, but it is a tanky DD. So let's keep on going. Let's see exactly how this goes. We do have B team taking the early cap because of those DDs, but let's see if they can hold them. That's going to be the next thing of whether or not the Eric Loneheart can show its potential strengths against the Independence, which of course will be showing its strengths in its anti-air capabilities and its fighter capabilities, trying to shut down the Eric Loneheart from taking out the DDs right here. So the next thing also is Smugginator pushed around a corner. Unfortunately, is going to be slowed down going around that. Realistically, that is a death zone. Just stay out of there unless you're the B team focusing and winning the game already. So be a little careful. Don't go around there. Don't waste your health there in that situation, especially when you're from the south side. Now, Man of War, you can play around this area. Enjoy that area. You can definitely be A team has that ability to play around in that situation, where over here B team specifically has this area to play around with, because of course they have a better version of the island over here than this one. This one needs to be changed in my opinion. As we can tell over here, we got Whirligig taking a good amount of hits, Sanderson taking a good amount of hits, but Majestic Pony pushing out, trying to see if they can press their advantage on Smuckin. Oh man, gotta breathe, right? Yeah, Whirligig definitely trying to run. Sanderson trying to run. Now, this is exactly where the Eric Loneheart needs to use their dive bombers and take out Sanderson or take out Whirligig. They got to figure out exactly how they want to go. We do have the torpedoes from the T-61s hitting a few of their targets. They're not exactly great torpedoes, though. Now, Man of War is taking an advanced position over here, and this is exactly where what I would definitely do is take Sanderson, flip him around, make him go long, Whirligig go long, and Majestic go closer, specifically to make sure that Man of War can't get his torps off and can't be an absolute pain in the butt over here. Unfortunately, they're probably going to be letting him do that, but let's see if Formerly can dodge these torps. Arizona is kind of a slow target. Now, of course, Nut and Futz is definitely targeted, so they are going to take on that because, of course, the Eric Loneheart does not have great fighters, and Iron Maiden is pulling far back. But, you know, it's got good guns, too. Why is it not being close? It's got decent armor. Oh, man. A-Team's having a little bit of a tough game. They got to remove some ships here, remove some things, but the Gallant, let's see if they can definitely use that firepower. This is a great spread from the Gallant. Let's see exactly if it hits. But you want to do a nice little spread of torpedoes. You do not want to do a line of torpedoes at this level of play. Keep it a good amount because you're going to hit a few, and that's what you want to do is you want to hit a few. You don't want to actually hit, you know, if you can't hit all, awesome, but overall, it's not going to be your main goal over here. So, of course, health pools on each side. Husky's taking a good amount of damage, but definitely hiding, but still holding that cap. It's a great position on Husky right over there. Fushin absolutely doing a great job with Majestic right there, hitting Ron Swanson, holding them back. Formerly needs to take their advantage of just smack Ron Swanson off the face of the map, but unfortunately, Whirligig gets taken down by the T-61, which, of course, showing that AP of the German DDs. Absolutely a strong pick from them. Great job on the T-61, which maybe is not a pick that we thought of early on. So that could be a quite a fun time right there. Ron Swanson, of course, is doing exactly what Husky's doing, absolutely trying to hold back, but unfortunately really close to the oh, come on. Crashes, of course. But yeah, Ron Swanson absolutely held there, got to there, unfortunately. Also, the carrier's really close and just going to flood you. It just happens. It's just, you can only push for so long, and it was a great Valiant push, but unfortunately, Husky's in a much better situation than they were. So we're going to see, once we get back in, hopefully load back in really quickly. And we're good. We're back in. So let's see, anything, nope, just Ron Swanson and Whirligig have died. Blue team has switched up the team with Iron Maiden getting back, and everyone getting back into cap. That was a great push on them and great switch over there. Smuckinator needs to die, absolutely taken out. Great job on them. One more death, and they should be able to do that. While Formerly is going to, unfortunately, it looks like going to be taking a full breadth of torpedoes from that after taking a large hit from there. But T61 going down, it does take a lot of damage, but Formerly going down, that was a great trade on both of these. That was a great position. Trading a DD for a battleship, worth it. So that was a great pick. Red, though, is still winning in this position. We do have about a 200-point or plus 200-point lead on that situation, or minus around 200. I can't math right now. So YOHO with the Sirius is moving up and trying to take on some hits. Husky and Majestic are just sitting there. They have a minute left. They have the cap. Why press their advantage? Why? They can do this. This is a great slugfest. This is a great patience. Patience is a virtue sought by many, acquired by few. So definitely we're gonna see exactly if there's any last minute pushes. Fusion using their smoke to hide up on right there. Irish Pirate hiding. Sergeant Combs hiding. You have YOHO and the Sirius trying, and they are flipping the cap, but unfortunately it is way too late. Expert dodge from YOHO right there on that situation. Let's see if any shots end up being their last, and unfortunately it doesn't look so. Looks like B team is taking it right here. Great job and great patience maneuvers from all of them. So let's see. Sorry. Almost said the stream failed again. But great job on keeping alive Irish Pirate and Sergeant Combs. But unfortunately, you just didn't win the cap early enough. B team taking a nice job on that, with Golden Channel being the last game, best of 3. So we're going on to the losers bracket finale if we aren't too delayed yet, unfortunately. So as we can look at the numbers here, everyone did their right job. It's going to be a bit of a slugfest in this situation. So definitely is a bit of a problem there, but what are you going to do? Let's go back to this and let's look at the Pirate Mutiny bracket. We do have Team West with that. Losers bracket has been going on, of course, while we're going, and we will see the winners of the losers bracket right here once it gets updated. So we are still waiting on that. We are, of course, re-invited. Let's move to that. Make sure we are good. Yep. So we are back in there. That was a little bit dizzying. Sorry, YL. Sorry. Hopefully it's good. Sorry about the crash on that. Tonight's is going great. Yep. Yep. Let's see, and we are waiting for the next team to pop up. We're yep. You might voice the rest. Hopefully everyone is enjoying tonight. Don't forget, like, follow, subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, I put up a video basically typically during the work 5 days a week, but right now it's actually 7 days a week to kind of get through some awesome games I've had. Kind of a little extra content. Give a little love for you guys. So hopefully you like, subscribe, and enjoy. But I'm going to wait for everyone to join up right now. Alright, it looks like we are almost ready for the losers bracket finale of Haunted Seas and Aurora in Big Race. Let's quickly go into the talk on this. So Haunted Seas, of course, we are looking at kind of a lopsided map. We are going to have to deal with a lot of map play and depending on positionary play. So we're going to go with that. Aurora, it's an okay match. We're going to see exactly who pushes the right time and who gets the right kills along with Big Race. They're kind of similar. So let's exactly see what they are stacking up to have on their team. We do have the Eric Loneheart versus the Independents with Baby Shark. And we are seeing the Ishmael. We're going into the loser bracket finale. Let's go on this. So, of course, we got a 1-2-3 versus a 2-1-3 situation on this side. Let's see exactly how that pays off. Having an additional DD on Haunted Seas is a very important thing and a very powerful thing if you do it right. So, let's see exactly if they can monopolize on the situation or, unfortunately, maybe screw it up. So, let's see how this goes. So as we quickly check, we are down in the south. We got Ron Swanson, Man of War, and of course Sergeant Combs down south, which is a pretty heavy combo down here. While we have Iron Maiden already launching planes, making sure they get everything up. While you got YOHO, Schumacher, and the Irish Pirate, most likely going towards sea. Irish Pirate, unfortunately, might be DOA in the water right now. Hopefully they get their game up and going. As we go over here, we are seeing the two DDs definitely utilize their presence, getting those caps early, starting to get that stuff right here. We got 1080 absolutely moving in along with Bodie McVoseface in the Molotov and Strider in the Arizona, while we have Baby Shark, Look You're Dead, Josh, and Super Saiyan down here. Yep, so of course we've got two pushes on A and C right now. Now, of course, being that they have two DDs, this is expected. So this isn't a panic time. This is, hey, we've got this. Let's push on them. Let's do this. You have to think about this when you are handling this situation. An early victory does not mean a win in the battle. So let's see exactly if they can pressure this and keep this, because of course 1080 does have two ships moving on them. Not many of us their torps actually ended up hitting, so of course they have to be careful on handling a Fusion and a Sirius. Those are both very powerful ships. Now Strider and Bodie McBoatface need to move up there. They can absolutely annihilate these ships if done right, and 1080 can help them out. Now down here, this is definitely a slugfest, but Sergeant Combs and Ron Swanson are absolutely just they're going for that middle position to kind of be able to shoot at whoever they want. Unfortunately, they are also removing their firepower for that situation, or for that time being, to get there. So we're going to see if that ends up paying off or ends up hurting them in the end. Now we go up here, A or C is definitely being contested, and the Fusion is definitely using those torpedoes, while the expert assassination of YOHO. That was perfect. That was great. Let's see if they can capitalize on that loss of the Sirius right there. They absolutely have C. Now they just take Smuckinator and then just roll down south, or at least try to engage down south, while their battleships down here engaged from the south end up, going towards the north end of the fleet. So let's see exactly how they do shot callers. Now 1080 absolutely is in between a lot of firepower right here, but of course that's making all the battleships freak out right now. So this is a great diversion tactic. Even if 1080 dies, this is literally making all of them freak out, move their turrets, make it so they can't shoot, make it so they're more focused on moving, give them more time, or give your allies more time to absolutely annihilate them. Ron Swanson taking a considerable amount of damage, while Sergeant Combs is getting hit. Now, that kind of a poor call on that. You need to be focusing and targeting ships down. Now, of course, right here, you got 1080 and you have Look You're Dead, just pincering them with torpedoes. This is a great job right there. Ron Swanson, unfortunately, looking to be going down via torpedoes right there. Great job, Look You're Dead, on a nice widespread. Widespread is not as bad of a tactic as people think. Sometimes if you've got a large fleet, it's all about area of denial torpedoes, and they definitely did it, and they ended up getting a kill from it. So great job. B team absolutely crushing it right here. We got Sergeant Combs getting hit by both sides with Josh, and of course Super Saiyan right there going towards B, taking the B cap, just being super annoying, while Man of War can't do much against the Black Ishmael. It's a lot of damage, and you do have the Iron Maiden there, Loneheart, doing that, and can kind of help out, but of course it's a Black Ishmael. It's going to take a lot of damage. You're going to take your time, which takes guns off other targets. Now, we did see Sergeant Combs go down on that situation from A, so it's a 1-3 situation with a large lead from B team. Oh man, Man of War going down too because Super Saiyan, because of the Black Ishmael. Ooh, this is a bit of a roll right here. This is harsh. Let's see if A team can at least take a few people with them. So they've only taken 1080. Let's see what else they can do, because Super Saiyan has taken a good amount of damage, and the Eric Loneheart secondary is a considerable force, and it's if it can get its fighters back up and its bombers quite back up, it can do a good amount of damage. It is getting covered via the fighters from the Independents, showing the power of the Independents. Schmuckinator going down as well. I don't think Super Saiyan's going to be making it out of this one alive here. Good hits, but nope. Still going. The Irish Pirate definitely doing their job. Oh, Iron Maiden, great job on taking down the Black Ishmael. Irish Pirate definitely taking shots from multiple sectors on this. Great map play from this. Taking out certain people, especially taking out the Sirius so early on, was a great job from them. Absolutely just wrecked them on that situation. Let's see if these torpedoes hit on the Irish Pirate. Nope, they did not, unfortunately. But of course, you've got a Molotov, you've got a Fusion, you got Arizona Warspite. What are you gonna do? So this is just a mop up period. Let's get a ground floor right there. Unfortunately, going down, and on Iron Maiden, it's down. Great job on B team playing the team and also focusing well. That's the key thing right there. So great picks, great calling. Good job. All right. Let's look at the end of match screen. As you can tell, besides the series, everyone did a considerable amount of damage, but over here, everyone did a good amount of damage right there. That's great. That's a great call. Josh, Super Saiyan, great job. Super Saiyan also, that's a great job of using your health, of just pushing through and just absolutely doing it, especially from the last games where you were a little bit cautionary. That game, great push. Good job on that one. Good job on the call. So as we look and get ready, our next map is Aurora. So let's see exactly how A-Team can react to this situation. All right. We are still waiting for that. Let's just pop some music on. Hopefully everyone's having a great night tonight. Sorry about the stream dying in the middle of it. Kind of a pain. I can't control it. But either way, thank you all for coming back and enjoying the Pirate Mutiny Tournament Volume 3, if I can talk tonight. And yeah, hopefully you're having a great Saturday night. I'm enjoying this. Some great map play, something that everyone can learn from. Tier 6 is definitely a very balanced tier, so you have to kind of see the great plays of people because the ships are just pretty well good. I've been surprised on how well the Black New Mexico can do, even though I'd pretty much say never on that situation. Whereas Independence, I really would have picked the HMS variant or the Eric Loneheart, but the Independence has shown its strength and its capabilities because B team is up one game right here. So let's see how it goes. But the Black Ishmael, also, if you're looking for a good tier 6 battleship for the battle pass, might not be a bad pickup this month. Black Ishmael, basically a tiny little Roma with a lot more guns. Might be interesting. We do have Smuckinator join in the Bajoni. Let's see. We got a map switch though. Let's see. Waiting for Never mind me. Never mind. Ignore me. We are going in. So let's look at the teams on this. We have a 1-2-3 versus a 2-1-3. So we've got an interesting play on Aurora. This is a domination style match that will quickly become a very east versus west situation or a north versus south situation, depending exactly on where, because how the mat situation goes. So as we look around, we got Sergeant Combs, YOHO, and Manowar all up north. They're probably going to push towards C. Nope. Actually, Manowar is going towards B? Maybe. Who knows? Irish Pirate, Smuckinator, and Ron Swanson are going towards A. Now, this map, people tend to kind of just leave out B. I would argue sometimes it's best to just take B and C or A and B instead of the other way around. But that's just me. These are much better players than me. We got 1080, Bodie McBoatface, and Josh over here absolutely pushing. While we have got Baby Shark just sitting there enjoying in the middle, while we have got Strutter, Look You're Dead, and Super Saiyan going towards C. So we've definitely have a switch up right here. We do have YOHO moving in. YOHO, the actual person, not the thing right there, not the clan. But Look You're Dead absolutely needs to just, nope, C's lost. Don't go against a Sirius. It's not worth it. Not worth your life, not worth your health, everything of the such. Strider and Super Saiyan need to absolutely wallop the Sirius and Sergeant Combs and then start making a push. Just absolutely move on that side. So they need to do that. While 1080 absolutely doing an expert play, definitely going against Man of War, wasn't able to take B in time. But, of course, absolutely being able to put some pressure on because the Gallant's guns are not as good as most people would like to want it to be. It's very much more a torp boat. So if the torps can hit, which, of course, you got a tight stream right there, probably a little too tight on that situation, and also really good plays from Strider just dodging them on that situation. We do have Josh absolutely hitting on Ron Swanson, and they are targeting 1080. 1080 is a little bit in the heat right now. He's going to have, or they are going to have 3 people shooting them. They need to smoke up, get the crap out of there. They have B. Don't do that. Bodie McBoatface is unfortunately going down from the carrier. Great job on that, taking out a powerhouse, especially when you're trying to take on a Bajoni and a Sirius. Great job on that. Take out the threat of the heavy cruiser guns of the light cruiser variant ship. So 1080 absolutely just holding up B. Great maneuver right there. Look You're Dead and Super Saiyan are going to be going towards and taking on C. And Look You're Dead needs to try to keep these 3 at bay, constantly keep those air of denial torps going up, constantly getting small amounts of damage, and using the Fushin's guns on the Gallant, as you can see right here, can absolutely be a great job, though I feel that they could probably be pushing in and taking on this cap because they can nuke YOHO. Man of War absolutely taking a massive amount of hits, probably going down right here, while Sergeant Combs is taking a considerable amount of damage. Let's see, can they take that down? 1080 moving over here. Nothing's happening really over there. Let's see, Sergeant Combs going down from Strider in the Arizona. Great maneuver from there, showing the power of the Man of War going down. YOHO is now in a absolute precarious situation. Lots of firepower going in on them. Great maneuver from B team, absolutely pushing on them. That's going to be a quick and easy, serious death. No pun intended. I'm kidding, pun intended. I'm terrible. Just don't worry about me. 1080, unfortunately, needs to run, get out of there. They are going to die from the carrier. Now, over here, you do have a bit of a ball here. Irish Pirate has taken a good amount of damage, while Josh hasn't taken much damage because the battleships have been targeting the DD, which unfortunately lowers their DPM because they just overpen. So that's a bit of a problem. So the Irish Pirate is definitely going to go down to Josh, and Ron Swanson's going to have to finish off if they can. Great job. Oh, wow, a trade right there. Great job on both of them in that situation. So let's see exactly. Now, of course, we've got an East versus West fight with 2 caps of B team and, of course, a large cap. I cannot talk right now. Difference. There we go. 1080's got to run. Got to try to survive just a little bit longer, but unfortunately, nope, still didn't. Nice job. Nice dodging right there. You got to juke and smoke. Got to get, back and forth. But unfortunately, can 1080 survive just a little bit longer? Yep. RNGesus is with 1080 right now. So we'll see Strider, of course, moving into B, taking down the Bujoni. you got good fire guns, but you're the same thing as the Molotov. You don't have any armor. So Ron Swanson absolutely firing at Strider. Strider's got to use their health now to just push on this because, of course, they just pushed their advantage. Ron Swanson's got to be careful with that. So we got Look You're Dead absolutely just sitting around there. We do have the Eric Loneheart moving in that situation. Great job from B team on the situation on the map control, clearly taking out certain ships and making sure they've got the great plays, especially with taking out some of the battleships on that in order to give themselves the advantage. The Gallant showing that because it's just that torp boat focus, it just can't handle the Fusion's guns, and its torpedoes are just good enough that it just wrecks ships. It's just a very good overall DD. And Iron Maiden is unfortunately enjoying themselves too well, while the Arizona's accuracy is impeccable, taking and hitting Ron Swanson pretty hard, while the Independence is once again showing its capability of just defeating that situation very well. So, man, that is a very, very good play from B team. And losers bracket, yeah. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. That was good plays. That was very good plays. And let's go. What's the ending result? So, of course, we got Look You're Dead. Great job from them doing a perfect situation on that. Absolutely playing the DD well. Black Ishmael showing its strength along with the other Fushin doing what they do well. Unfortunately, the Molotov and, of course, the Budroni aren't really showing that well, and the Gallant having a tough games on that situation. So we, of course, are going in for the end round. We got the grand finale. We got Typhoon's Eye, which, of course, is the map that's like this with the caps. That's going to be a very interesting thing in New Dawn and then Cage Epicenter. So we'll exactly see how this goes. So let me just make sure that we let's go to full face on this. So, of course, just looking at the end, we are at the grand finale for tonight for the YOHO Mutiny tournament. Hopefully everyone is enjoying tonight. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe on any platform that you wish. And, hopefully you're enjoying the content. We look at the tournament schedule right over here. We definitely have Team SE Coast, or the Southeast Coast specifically, going in for the grand finale. We are just waiting for Team Canada to go up there, as absolutely they've done a great job. Hopefully I called that right. Hopefully I did. The names, they screw with me. Let me make sure that we are good. Actually, I'm just going to do put on music. We're going to wait until the teams get in here, and we will see, hopefully, stick around for the grand finale of Typhoon's Eye, New Dawn, and Cage. So, see you in a short bit. Okay, we almost got everything ready for the grand finale of the YOHO Pirate Mutiny tournament. Let's go into the actual game right here. Let's stop the music on this situation. So let's look exactly what we've got. We, of course, down below, pretty much everyone's staying pretty much similar. We do have some war spites and Arizona's in that situation. No black Ishmaels. So we definitely do have some interesting situations here going on. Going back to the Black New Mexico, showing us that maybe it's a ship that we're not thinking too much of. Of course, let's see how this runs. We do have Typhoon's Eye, so this is basically going to be a very large slugfest once again. But where can the plays be made? Where can the considerable efforts, the movement can be made? That's going to be the big thing. So let's see exactly who can make those moves, who can't make those moves, and who gets shut down. Because it's always fun, right? So let's see exactly when we start. It looks like we are just waiting for Whirligig to start up. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their night tonight. A lot of close games. A lot of close games. I really need to eventually get some opinions from other major clans to see exactly what they think of these. See exactly the maneuvers. I'm not the best player. I'm never gonna claim to be a great player. I'm a good one, solid. So sometimes I'm wrong. I admit it. Super Saiyan going back for the Black Ishmael. So we are seeing the Black Ishmael come back in. Let's see exactly if Team B can hold this. We're just going to wait for that. Hopefully, yeah. Time to hurry up and wait. Oh, so, Bodie McBoatface is right there. We got the Molotova coming back in. It is a strong pick. It's light armor, so dangerous ship, but a glass cannon, and it can be good. But we are going in Typhoon's Eye. Grand finale. Let's see who wins. $5 sets is YOHO. Sorry, the joke was there yesterday. It was available. Let's go over here. We definitely have the 3-3 set up on this side. So, of course, they're betting on map play on this side. They want to make sure that they can utilize those 3DDs to their advantage and make sure that they can take the caps and also pressure any pushes out from being able to be effective in that situation. Over here, we got a Warspite, Molotov, and the Fushin moving on B. While we have over here, we've got Fushin, Black Ishmael, and Arizona moving on D in that situation. So we're just going to see kind of a generic get ready. It's going to be a bit of a slow one, but we got to see exactly where those plays are made specifically. So let's check with this. We do have some early carrier plays, a little bit of missed damage, it seems. A lot of spotting. So we're going to see that. We do have 2 independences. So, of course, their fighters are going to play, and they're going to try to work with their teammates in order to win those fights. Because, of course, they're evenly matched. So let's see exactly where they can win, where they can't. We do have some area denial torps going out. That is an expert play maneuver there. Unfortunately, they were not considerable good there. But those are good ideas, and make sure you are thinking of that. If you say, hey, by the time that my torpedoes reload, they're going to be reloaded again for when I actually handle the situation, but I could also deny a push on that situation. So make sure that's absolutely showing off. Bodie McBoatface taking a large hit from 2 battleships, the Black New Mexico and the Arizona, firing on them. And of course, we definitely do have the carrier targeting them as well. So we do have Look You're Dead absolutely trying to target Husky a little bit with that, while we have Sanderson and Majestic potentially pushing on Super Saiyan and Strider. So the firepower right here is trying to focus down here, while the firepower over here is trying to focus up here. So you have 2 different fronts trying to focus each other, and now the DDs need to be playing. They need to be having fun with their food. This is where they need to be showing themselves, showing their worth. And right here, as you can tell, that both Function, Sanderson, and Majestic starting off, getting those torpedoes out. Unfortunately, they're directly right on there, so they're not going to hit too many, but hopefully what they're doing is giving these battleships enough focus off of firing, that they screw up their shots, or they're not actually able to hit Husky, who is absolutely trying to stay at max range, just be that health pool at full range. Absolutely doing a great job over here. We over on this other side right here, taking a little bit of damage here, but of course 1080 and Whirligig are having a little bit of fun here. We do have Bodie McBoatface has healed while Josh has just basically been trying to deliver as many hits and blows as possible. We're going here. So we definitely do have 1080 taking a considerable amount of damage. Not great amount of focus fire happening here. And that also could be from the situation of the 3 battleships and 3 DDs, is that you're not able to focus fire as well with your battleships because, of course, these DDs are small. They're able to maneuver. That was a great hit on Majestic, but that doesn't always happen. So we're going to see exactly if they can monopolize on it. Unfortunately, the Warspite with Josh has taken way too much damage. So 1080 coming in, swooping in. Great play on that. Is that enough? Oh, nope, not enough. Great job on shutting down that protection from 1080. 1080, great play, but unfortunately, not enough. Not soon enough, unfortunately. So that was great. They saw an opportunity. A-team took it. Great job on that. Right here, as you can tell, they're trying to kind of clump up here, push on that, but of course, you got to use those DDs, and Majestic Potato has taken a lot of damage, needs to get out of there if possible. But they have launched their torpedoes, so they are going to be able to maybe hit. I need to breathe. This is a lot more exciting than I thought it was going to be. So that's always better. Majestic Potato is unfortunately going down from Look You're Dead. Great shots from them, and torpedoes full miss on that, unfortunately, on the situation. So of course 1 DD down, but now the teams are pretty well accurate, but we still do have the Molotov with Bodie McBoatface. So let's see exactly how this goes. I have a feeling Look Your Dead's going towards C. Great job in attachment with Sanderson. And by themselves, Look Your Dead could potentially win against Sanderson. It is a tougher fight, but if Sanderson's not ready for that fight, Look Your Dead can definitely monopolize an opportunity. Husky needs to help out Sanderson on this situation, but also he is getting air support on that situation. So Look Your Dead has launched off torpedoes. Targeting multiple vector targets is a great way to improve your capabilities and improve your damage. Because, of course, you look at that formerly going down from Bodie McBoatface. Nice job on that. Look You're Dead taking on Sanderson and launching torps on Husky, getting damage on 2 different targets at the same time is a great show of how good of a player you are. Now, can Look Your Dead get out of this situation without dying? And unfortunately, I'm not quite sure. Baby Shark is pushing in. They do have a cap advantage, but having Look Your Dead die... Oh, nice. Baby Shark absolutely coming in, showing the closeness proximity and pushing themselves up in that situation. Great job. Unfortunately, now is at behest of Husky, so let's see, unfortunately, if they can hide or do that. Now, the northern team from B team is unfortunately taking a little bit. They've got a lot of damage, unfortunately, on them all over, so A team needs to focus their fire, take out guns, because right now, B team has the cap advantage, and Strider is just running away. Whirligig needs to get their guns on 1080, eliminate 1080, but Strider going down. Great job on that. As much as the cap advantage and cap play that they've been having, unfortunately, they are not winning the slugfest that is going on right now. Whirligig being taken down by Baby Shark. Nice job on that maneuver. Unfortunately, is that going to be enough to... Oh, I think so. Nice job. B team winning it with just a great slugfest. That was a great job. Sam says these tournaments are usually a good place to look and find what the meta ships for the GR. Absolutely. That's exactly how you want to think about it, is you're looking at the best of the best. But also understand, these are also tournaments that you have your entire team and no one on your team is bad. And when you are playing randoms, you might run into people that are bad. So sometimes you might want to have a more versatile ship or something like that. So don't take this as Bible, but take this as something of a, it's good. It's definitely good. So, as you can tell, great job on so much, especially Bodhi McBoatface in the Molotov holding out. I thought he was going to die almost immediately. So it was a great pick from that. The 3 Fushins showed their strength, but unfortunately, the slugfest was won by the battleships. So great job on that. So next battle is New Dawn. Let's see how this goes. We have got B team up by 1. So let's get into it. And we are already Huskies win. Do we have any swap outs? 2 functions. Oh, 3 functions. They're still going 3 by 3. On the bottom, they are still going 2-1-3 with the carrier. Carriers definitely play a very important role almost at all tiers. That's why Rulers Away pretty much nuked them from a long time ago, is that the carriers basically won the games in most situations. So it's quite interesting that YOHO allows them, but that's their tournament, and they definitely choose it. And it's definitely interesting because there are very good carrier players in YOHO. We are going in, of course, we are going 3-3 versus a 2-1-3. So let's go into this. Let's see exactly how this goes. B team is up by 1, so let's see if they can potentially do best of 3 and win grand finale of the Pirate Mutiny tournament. Or let's see if A team can flip it around. As we're checking right here now, of course, with the extra DD, you're capable of doing a lot more map control, a lot more cap control, but you have to keep them alive. And with how good these carriers are, a little bit tough to do that. So let's see exactly how well they can hold up and potentially win that map control. Now over here we got Strider, Super Saiyan, Baby Shark, Josh, Bodhi McBoatface, and 1080. We do have the first engagements on Whirligig and Look You're Dead, both taking a good amount of hits right there with 1080 and Look You're Dead having that, while Whirligig's taking the main brunt and focusing down south. So let's see exactly how this plays out. This will be a bit of a slugfest, but we got to see, because B, it looks like the B is going to be acquired by A team. I'm not really seeing B team going after B. So let's see exactly how they can go with this. We're going to see some early plays, 1080s pushing on Whirligig right there specifically. Whirligig getting a little low in health. Typically how you want to play DDs is push until you're just over half health and then pull out. Like get out of there. Don't lose your life over this. So let's see if they can hide and potentially push back on that. We'll do if on formally going towards B. So it looks like A will be taking the cap advantage at B. The house numbers are all over the place, which is not a good sign for either team. You want to try to keep that focus fire. You want to start narrowing down your focus, but that's not always possible. So doing damage is important, and sometimes any damage is better than none. For anyone who's wanting to know, this is exactly a great pick right here is, hey, if you're not exactly sure where they're going to go, you can do a small spread and a little bit of wider spread right on a target, and you'll hit most of your torpedoes either way. Great call on that situation from Majestic. Unfortunately, Look You're Dead has been pushing on them, so we'll see exactly how that goes. We do have Josh taking a considerable amount of damage from the carrier and from other ships, so let's see. Unfortunately, 2 permafires, heals up at the right moment, takes a lot of hits, formally taking out Josh. Nice shots and nice opportunity hits on that. Majestic going down from Look You're Dead. Great shots on that. Now up here, we definitely do have Super Saiyan and Strider. They need to really push, but it looks like their shots are going on the carrier. Absolutely just, ooh, that was good hits. That was good hits. It's always fun when a carrier dies. Sorry, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So let's see, Bodhi McBoatface needs to be able to stay alive to be able to handle all of those DDs, even, especially those two DDs, as much as he has two on their team, they're both not in great amount of health. Whirligig pushing on 1080, absolutely eliminating that advantage. Sanderson pushing on 1080 as well. So that's a lot of damage right there, but you do have Bodie McBoatface helping out where they can. Now, of course, over here, Super Saiyan has taken a good amount of damage. Strider has taken almost none. Super Saiyan going down from Prince Ezra Frederick. And this is where Strider needs to figure out, are they going to focus down particular ships? Where are they going to focus? Where are they going to go? Sanderson going down from 1080. Nice job on that situation right there. We've got Whirligig trying to take on a Molotov. Oof, yeah, that's... You can see the health disappear. Molotov will do that. So let's see. 1080 is on a duct tape level of health. Still alive. Look, you're dead. Trying to focus and take on Formally. While Strider is definitely just holding. They do not have the cap win right now, but A team is still holding it. We got Look, you're dead taking that 1080, healing up. Holding on by dear life with that duct tape. Got some Flex Seal probably for those wounds right there. So we got Whirligig falling back. Bodie McBoatface and Baby Shark, which has shown they've been an incredibly good carrier player. We do have to watch out for that while Nuttenfutz is taking hits from the carrier. Let's see how well they can do if Strider can hold out, but unfortunately On and Husky are both targeting Strider, which is a great idea. Put a lot of health. Can't really handle it. That's a great pick. And Formally is getting shut down by these DDs showing the map control capability, but they do not have the cap control capability. And if they don't keep on trying to push on that caps, they're gonna have problems. They're gonna do that. So you gotta push on those. The multiple DDs allows you to win games via those caps and keep on pushing, but they're not taking and pressing that advantage. And unfortunately, it looks like Bodie McBoatface goes down from Nuttenfutz. Strider's probably going to go down too. Unfortunately, that's putting way too much power on that situation. Strider almost. Let's see. There he goes. On. Nice job from the amount of secondaries. The Dreadnought class of the Black New Mexico. Maybe I shouldn't have sold it, but we'll discuss that at a later date. Unfortunately, now they're going to be losing another cap. Baby Shark taking C, which is a great idea. Nuttenfutz being taken out. But, man, unfortunately, the cap lead is just too high. And A-Team did a great job on absolutely beating down B-Team and keeping those caps so that even if they lost a few ships, it doesn't matter. We still got caps. We're still earning points. Oh, man, and with 3 battleships, all of them probably loading HE, just waiting for a 1080 come out right there. Let's get down to ground level. Let's see who is going to be able to get the first shots on 1080. But bringing this to 1-1, if I'm remembering right. We definitely do have the Black New Mexico right here. Let's see, it's big guns. Secondaries, there's a lot of them. Nope. There we go. Prince Ezra Frederick got that. Now everyone's, of course, up north, but the cap win. The cap win and just winning those amounts. That was a great play from both teams, but A team got it. Great job. Great job on them. So, of course, we're going into round 3, which is Cage Epicenter, which 3DDs have, if I'm remembering right, hasn't been shown to work well. So, we'll see. We'll see. See how it goes. We'll wait. And when we look at the numbers, Unfuts on Husky, formerly, great job on that side. Everyone did a considerable amount of damage. Over here, everyone did a considerable amount of damage, which whenever you have this even split on damage, it's all about cap play. It's all about cap play and realizing that cap isn't lava, people. But at the same time, also, if your team just kind of ignores cap, just ignore cap. Just die. Or not just die. Just go around with them. Maybe it might work. No cap, kill all type of situation. Oh, man. So 1-1. This is good. Do this Cage Epicenter. Let's do this. Do we have a change up? We have a Sirius with Bodhi McBoatface instead of a Molotov, which is I'd say a pretty arguably good play. We've got a 3-3 going up on A side, and we've got a 2-1-3 on the B side. So let's see exactly how this works out and how it plays out. Are we just waiting for Super Saiyan? Switching out from the Black Ishmael. Maybe Warspite might be interesting. And we got a CVs are patch though. Yeah, CVs are powerful. CVs are pretty powerful. So, especially with the new HMS, I literally this entire morning it was just playing nothing but really good AA cruisers in order to mess with multiplayers who had already tier skipped all the way to tier 10. So that was a rough morning, to say the least. So let's see how this goes. We're just waiting for everything to go on. We are in the grand finale, last game. So everyone's putting up their best and making some minor choice. Ooh, we have an Admiral Makarov, finally. Finally, let's see if this ship is actually as powerful as people say it is. A lot of people love the Admiral Makarov. It's got some 360-degree turrets, just like the Königsberg and the Nuremberg. And we'll go from that. We'll see exactly how well that works out. Got some more swaps. Let's see. I was thinking the Admiral Makarov would be... Oh, Sanderson swapping out for the Admiral Makarov as well. Complete switch up. Let's see. Some spice happening for the grand finale. 1-1. Let's go in. We've got a 2-1-3 versus a 1-2-3. Let's go into it. Epicenter on Cage, which is arguably far better than Cage center control. Please remove Cage center control. Okay, I digress. When we start over here, of course, all DD's gonna go in. Cap is not lava in this situation. Everyone's gonna be full speed ahead. Get in there, even some carriers. So make sure you do not forget to do that as a carrier player. Sometimes you can help out early on. As we go over here, we've got 1080 over there in the Admiral Makarov, Strider, Super Saiyan, Look You're Dead, Bodhi McBoatface, and Josh all pushing them with Baby Shark just sitting there waiting. So let's see exactly how well the carriers trade. They are trading that because they are both independences. Let's go up to top view specifically. Let's see exactly where this starts off. Now, the Admiral Makarov's AP, it's incredibly powerful. So Whirligig taking their time right now. Don't push it is a great call from Whirligig. You do not want to be caught off guard and in a problem situation with the Admiral Makarov. But also, 1080 is doing a great job. Back it up in the Makarov, because technically that actually works. So you've got most of your firepower back there. Sirius with Bodhi McBoatface taking a few hits here and there, along with Majestic Potato. So let's see if the carrier can land those hits on Majestic Potato. Full miss, but still, nice move, Majestic. Nice try on that Baby Shark on that situation. We got Whirligig starting to take some hits from the Admiral Makarov. It doesn't have the best armor. It has better armor than the Molotov. Unfortunately, it's got better armor than the Molotov, so it catches more shells. So we'll see exactly how that plays out. Now, of course, we've got a 1-1 on caps right now, situating with the B team having more cap points. So let's see exactly how they can monopolize that and specifically try to get the second cap on that situation. So let's see how they can play it, because of course, there we go, 2-1 right there. Great job on B team taking that, but unfortunately, Strider has been taking a lot of damage from the Admiral Makarov on this team and Husky, just shooting them, while 1080 is not shutting down Sanderson, which it can do. Admiral Makarov to Admiral Makarov is still a very powerful situation. So let's see exactly how this can go. Now, Whirligig's doing a great job here. There is, you've got map control. You can see everyone because of the independence. Go in and grab the middle cap. So great call on that with Whirligig or whoever called that out on that situation. Baby Shark and both carriers are in this. You can see the entire teams are both in the caps. Maybe randoms might eventually learn that. Maybe. Bodie McBoatface smoking up Josh right there. It's a great little play right there to be able to show full broadside and be able to dish out as much damage as possibly. Formerly, absolutely just sitting out there. While we do have red team having the cap advantage. Whirligig taking the middle. Great job on that. At least you have got one cap. So let's see. This is definitely going to be a slugfest. Sanderson falling back because they've taken too much damage. But of course, Baby Shark should take advantage of that. Strider healing up from taking a lot of early damage along with 1080. But of course, Strider still taking some residual fire from Husky from the Warspite, which is a pretty accurate ship, but not exactly amazingly accurate. So you still have some split shells here. We got Super Saiyan firing in on right there. Let's see, are they going to be able to take the center cap or the second cap? Sanderson going down. Nice job on Baby Shark. Absolutely great on that. Switching off on targets. This is where the carriers are starting to play their importance, is where are the carriers going to be focusing their damage and how are they going to win the game for the teams. Strider really needs to be taken out, and unfortunately it looks like those torpedoes, not enough from the carrier. Great job on Baby Shark on shutting that carrier down, but unfortunately, shells? Nope, nothing, still nothing. Great job on that. Just still alive by duct tape and Flex Seal. So we'll see exactly how this goes. We do have Look You're Dead and Majestic absolutely just slugging it out over here. Now, removing these DDs from the situation, they shouldn't get too far out. They want to keep their bodies close so that if they happen to win, they can get back in the game quick. But they also want to win. Want to win a good gunfight. Whirligig absolutely holding the middle and sending out torpedoes on when they're possible. That's a great move from Whirligig, absolutely showing map control of what you can do in the middle. But the early cap victory of that situation is showing. And let's see, and also the Admiral Makarov going down. We do have Majestic Potato looking to be going down. Let's see, smoke shooting, can that happen, or is a carrier going to nuke it? Strider going down up north from Husky. Great shots on Husky. Husky is absolutely making a push right here. They've got a lot of health. Unfortunately, they just took a big hit, but they have a lot of health. They can use that to their advantage. Let's see if that's possible in winning the game for them, or it might be too much of a push. Let's see, On's back in the corner, absolutely dealing with that. Majestic Potato going down to Look You're Dead. Right now, the point score is, of course, 70 in between with 2 caps to 1 with the blue side. Look You're Dead taking some fairly large hits to Formerly. Let's see if can Nut take out Look. Yep. Oh, Whirligig snipes that. Great job on that. 2-1. Now, blue team has absolutely come back from that situation. Ooh. Now, of course, blue team has a few low health people, including Husky, who made a little bit of a push to try to put pressure on this team, and unfortunately has a permafire. Yeah, it has a permafire. Ooh, that's a rough loss right there. Ugh. Okay, so now 1080, Josh need to actually hold up, make sure their health is good, take their time, get caps back. Because of course they have the lead, but not by much. They're retaking the second cap. They don't have anything more, and they're still trying to. They're holding the third cap on the outer ring. But the Sirius is making a move. Bodie McBoatface absolutely just sitting in the middle, recap the middle, and they're losing the middle one. Super Saiyan's moving in on that one. Great job on map control, trying to make sure that everyone's got that. Baby Shark putting their health pool in at risk, making sure that they can try to keep the second cap right there with, oh man. Oh, blue team. Damn. Nice job. Just great job. There was, that could have gone either way. Great job on the grand finale right there. Oh man, that was a slow burn. That was good. That was amazing plays right there. Oh, where's Pig Baby? But yeah, you can tell from the scores, a lot of good damage on either side. Not a lot of deaths, realistically. That was amazing. Amazing. GG, well played. Everyone, yep, GG's all around. That is great. And of course, that is the game with, of course, Team A winning, which yeah, I think that's SE Coast. SE Coast wins, I believe, the grand finale. Hopefully I'm right. They're going to tell me wrong if I'm in the chat on that one. But either way, great job on everyone. Hopefully everyone enjoyed this little great little tournament put on by YOHO. Also, don't forget, like, follow, subscribe. Thank you all for so much love during these tournaments. It makes them so easy to do, and just a lot of fun. And yeah, hopefully you have a good Saturday night. Enjoyed the games. A lot of close games. A lot of very good players. And it all ended up being map play, shot placement, and shot calling. And that is amazing to watch and very fun to do. Sometimes it's slow, I'll admit. But at the same time, very good. So hopefully everyone enjoyed tonight. Have a good weekend. Peace, y'all.